Beloved, you are welcome to the Ningo Prampram district. And as usual, I'm saying the Ningo Prampram district because unlike the other videos you see about places, I am not just going to show you the roadside, okay? But I'm going to take you inside the town for you to see some of the developments going on in this beautiful district called the Ningo Prampram. My dear, I tried to capture from Dowenya to Prampram Junction we entered Prampram, and then we went all the way to New and Old Ningo, and then we turned and then came back to see some of the projects going on at Ningo. My dear, I asked myself one question: that are these projects being done by Ghanaians or I don't understand. No. Those people saying Ghana is hard, no, like I don't understand, because the beautiful projects going on in this town, my dear. You know what you're going to do is that you're just going to first of all go and subscribe to this channel, and then pass your comments, okay? And then go and grab a cold bottle of some chews and get some chips and come and sit down, because this video I try to show you everything you want to see, okay? So join me as we gallivant and explore the Ningo Prampram district, okay? This is We Are Ghanaians channel, and we are here to bring you nothing but the best. You requested, and I'm here to deliver. And what I'm here to deliver, it go over you, my dear. It's not. The Ningo Prampram district is a beautiful district, okay? But before we go on, I would like to recommend Obefia's delivery services to you, okay? Obefia says that anything you want somebody to buy from Ghana in the Accra market for you, okay? Obefia is ready to go and buy them, package them, and go and send it to you through DHL. And you know how fast DHL is. DHL, by 3 days time, you are going to get your things. So bring your orders coming in. What do you want? Do you want kako? You want fish? You want supaku? You want, what? You can name it. Obefia is ready to go and do your shopping and then bring it to you, okay? And send it to you via DHL. So wherever you are, if DHL reaches your country, you can contact Obefia on 0545 970 424, okay? Obefia is tried and tested, okay? So back to business, my dear. By the power vested in me, I hereby declare the Ningo Prampram district the most beautiful district I have seen. You can argue with your phone, because my dear, if you have any property here, Emily Gans salute to you, okay? The Ningo Prampram district, I will declare it as the fastest growing district. And the beautiful things going on here is not like the usual things you see. This district is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And I don't understand though. Who are those people saying Ghana there's no money in Ghana? Like seriously. One child the mazano. So over here we had entered Prampram. And I've already shown you some of the beautiful projects going on here at Prampram. And I am planning to go and show you more. Okay, so if you haven't seen your house, project here in Prampram, don't worry. I'll capture it to you for free. I'll go and capture it for you. Okay, so I'll be going inside Prampram again. I'll be entering more to capture some of the beautiful projects. But in this video, we are going to Ningo, and then I have a story to tell you, okay? I heard some beautiful stories about this place that I would like to share with you, okay? So please go and subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, and then bring in your comments, okay? Don't forget to write your beautiful comments, and and any question that you have for me, I will be ready to answer, okay? The team is doing a beautiful job to make sure that we bring you nothing but the best, okay? So in this at this place, we were entering the Ningo Prampram district. Please, have you grabbed your chilled bottle of whatever you want to drink, and then have you taken your chips, because we are going on a trip, okay? And I would like you to enjoy every part of this video. Charlie, Ghanaians get money, hey, He go over you, okay? So in this episode, unlike the usual videos you see, okay, this one we got down and then went to Ningo to capture some of the beautiful projects going on there. My dear, hey, I opened my mouth for 30 minutes. I was like, wow. Hey, Ghana baby, first forget East Legon, forget any other place, because the fresh air in this place, it cannot be compared to anywhere. I felt like I was in London. The temperature alone, was soothing me. You know, hey, Ningo Prampram district is a beautiful district, and kudos to Sam George, kudos to the late E.T. Mensah. Oh my idea, edit that so smooth, okay? Into Ghana, you was so what's my say? So I think this company is a fish feed company or so. I've forgotten the name, but there are companies here. So people living here, if somebody you have a family member living at Prampram and the person is saying there are no jobs, so bring money there, any or that, Ejuma bebre Prampram, especially if you are a mason, a contractor. The massive projects going on here. If you say you have not even gotten one to assist the next hour, because the massive projects going on here. Any projects in Ketwana. Those building houses here, they are not building child's play houses, Charlie. And you see, in the previous video, I showed you some of the lands I saw and then the prices. My dear, when we go to New Ningo, the prices they were mentioning were even more than the prices I was hearing at Prampram. And I was like, Prampram ne way nim no mum no. And as in sashini mum we for, because of the massive projects going on at New Ningo, the prices of land over there has skyrocketed, and the prices they were mentioning, I gave up. Wow, because the place is nice. The place has developed. The place is beautiful. Ningo Prampram district. Oh, Mitsumusama story. In fact, it's a beautiful district. Okay, so at this place we had reached the lane towards E.T. Mensah's house. Okay, so we will bypass the place and then we would just cross over to New Ningo and then Old Ningo, and then we'll come back and enter the Ningo and then the Ningo area and show you some of the massive projects going on there. My dear, get ready to open your mouth. Wow, that it go over you. So my dear, it's a massive thing going on here. You see beautiful companies, beautiful, and what I love about this place is the topography of this place is leveled, and the place is so planned that anywhere you buy your land there, when you walk a few steps, you meet the main road. When you walk a few steps, you meet a third road that you can join to wherever you are going to. So, like I always say, if you are looking at relocating to a nice place away from the outskirts of Accra, then Prampram should be considered. Just take a look around. What's my say? Prampram dear. Oh, I love this place. I really love this place. Wow, I really love this. This is not East Legon, no. This is Prampram. What are you saying? This is Prampram. Okay, beautiful Ningo Prampram district. Okay, so we have not gotten anywhere. We are going to 10. So as I was telling you earlier, we are going all the way to New Ningo and Old Ningo. So take a chill pill, okay, and relax, okay, and just collect your eye, just take a look around, okay, relax, cry and do baby eye. This is the Kill for limited company at Prampram. Everything is here. Talk about Ghana Water Company, Electricity Company of Ghana, they have their own, and then even fire service. Okay, that is beautiful Men's house. Okay, you see how big. Charlie money sweet to Charlie yanko. So at this point we had skipped, okay, and then we had entered the Ningo lane. Okay, this is not East Legon, no. Who said I went to capture some of the places that East Legon? This is not East Legon, no. This is Ningo Prampram. Okay, this is the way to New Ningo. Do you understand? New Ningo. Charlie, have you seen what I'm talking about? We haven't gotten anywhere. Okay, at a point we are going to get down and you are going to see things for yourself. The place is beautiful. That one, it is certified. This is Ningo. And you see the massive projects going on here. Biwaha. And the place is lovely. One thing I love about this place is that the people are warm. In each time you want an assistance, they are ready to assist you. You see, there are hotels here, a lot of hotels. And I discovered a place that they used to do horse races. All those places, I'm going to point them out to you, okay? And my dear, this is Ningo. Can you imagine? This is Ningo. When I got to Prampram and they were telling me about Ningo, I thought, wait, she heard the best and me. Hey, when I went there, I saw that Prampram is the least of this place. The massive projects going on. Hey, Ghana for it's muti when a man can't share. Oh, Charlie. I have, baby. Oh God, I was and they'll come and tell you that they don't have money. Oh, I have papa. So you don't let me bore you with the roadside. We are going to get down and enter, okay? But you take a look at the beautiful projects going on here. You see. Here is lovely. This place is lovely. All located at the Ningo Prampram district. Okay, this is Ningo. This is New Ningo, and the place is beautiful. And in the middle of this video, there's some sea view that I would like you to see. It is lovely. And let me remind you that at a point we got down to show you the real ish. That sets us apart. We got down to go and show you about it's a few meters into the new Ningo. The place is beautiful. So the story I wanted to tell you about the Ningo Prampram district is that how come we got the Ningo Prampram, New Ningo. We have old Ningo, New Ningo, and then Prampram. So the old Ningo is where the indigenous Dangbes come from. Those who hail from Ningo, that's where they really come from. And I learned that in the olden days there was a fight between two families. Okay, so when the fight became so intense, there was a misunderstanding. So some of them separated themselves and went to make settle at the New Ningo. Okay, that's how come we have old and new Ningo. Okay, and let me remind you that Sam George, this is old Ningo. Sam George hails from old Ningo, and I learned that's where he lives. Okay, and as for where he lives, I don't really know, but I know he lives as new Ningo, old Ningo. So back to the story. When the misunderstanding happened, one of some of the family members of that town separated themselves and they went to settle at the New Ningo. So that's how come we have the old and New Ningo. And concerning Prampram, let me remind you that when our colonies, the British colonies and the Portuguese came to colonize Ghana, all right, they first went to the coast. So those people who were at the coast, like Elmina, Takrade, and Prampram also were affected. That's where they came to settle first. So that's how come we even have the first Ghanaian police station. The first police station to be built in Ghana was built at Ningo Prampram. Did you know that? Well, I just opened your eye. Okay, so back to the story. When these white men came in the name of missionaries, and then they later came to colonize us, most of them settled at Prampram. So that's when the slave trade began. So during the slave trade, they were, the slave trade was going on at the Ningo, the old and new Ningo, all right, until they finally decided to announce that they are going to end the slave trade, and then they dumped the indigenous slaves, okay, at Prampram. So that's how come we got old Ningo, new Ningo, and then the Prampram, being the center of the whole place. Okay, so that's the little story I had, but I'll update myself to get the real gist, and then I'll come and give you the story. Okay, so some of the very, very old places that you hear about in Ghana concerning the slave trade, some of them are located in Prampram. Okay, so this is the road towards New Ningo. Okay, we had turned at at this point we were now entering new old Ningo proper. Do you understand? And you can see the massive projects people are doing here. Okay, I don't understand that. I don't know that if you're coming to buy a land here, they tell you not to build any small house, because big houses on Kwao. Big houses in Kwane Chahisha. Okay, the houses over here are beautiful, my dear. Me myself, no, I loved the breathtaking view, because new projects, when I see a place with a lot of projects, I love to stand there and then look at it. Okay, it makes you advise yourself as a person. And it makes you, it pushes you to go higher, okay, and do more, because your children will be asking, what did my parents do for me? And you have to, at the end of the day, you have to get something to tell them. Okay, so this is where the area, there's like a bridge, and at this point we're entering something like a bridge, and you see the breathtaking view over here. This is no Costa Rica, this is Ghana, and the Ningo Prampram district, to be precise. Okay, you see let's just pause and look at the site. So beautiful, it is so beautiful. The sea view over here is lovely. It is lovely, it's breathtaking. Okay, so you just take a look around. please do not forget to go and subscribe to this beautiful channel, okay, so that I'll keep feeding you with beautiful content like this. Okay, you can't get this anywhere than We Are Ghanaians channel. Okay, we are the only ones who can present you with quality content like this. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, and then give me wherever you want me to go and show you at the Ningo Prampram district, and I would gladly do that. Okay, so your wish is my beautiful command, right? So as you could see earlier, we got to a place that the place looked very indigenous. Okay, that was the old Ningo where this whole Ningo Prampram district started from. Okay, according to the story I heard. Okay, so from here we are going straight to see some of the beautiful projects going on here. The rest of the video is not just roadside videos like you sitting in the car, but we got down to show you what is going on here. Okay, so I would gladly like to show you that. And let me remind you that Obefie's delivery services is here to help you with all of your delivery needs. Okay, if you want somebody to shop here in Ghana at the local markets and then send it to you via DHL, Obefia is ready to do that. Okay, so you just bring your list on 0545 970 424. Just bring anything that you want, and she would gladly go to the market, buy them at your own expense, and then send them to you via DHL, all at your own expense. Okay, Obefia, and she's ready to do it honestly. Okay, not skyrocketed prices, but bargained prices to suit you and make you happy. Okay, so Obefia is ready to act as like your family member, who is going to buy some things and send to you, what I say. She's ready to do that, and she's an honest lady. Okay, so you can patronize her on 0545 970 424 for all your needs. Okay, do you want Milo? Do you want pebbles? Do you want chocolate? Ghana chocolate, the original chocolate, you understand? Then contact Obefia on 0545 970 424, and she would gladly buy them and send them to you via DHL. Okay, so back to business. Over here, we had joined the new Ningo lane again. Okay, and here we are going to see what we want to see. Okay, we are going to show you the massive projects some Ghanaians are doing, and then they come and tell you that, oh, my thing, well, this video, by the end of this video, you can draw your conclusions for yourself. Okay, but it is with no doubt that the Ningo Prampram district is one of the most beautiful districts in Accra, and I already declared it on this channel that I will give the most beautiful district in Accra to this place. Okay, so at this point we were heading towards New Ningo to show you some of the beautiful projects going on here. Okay, so please go and subscribe to this beautiful channel, and then send us your comments. So far so good. Whatever you feel, just pour it out, okay, in the comment section. And if you have any questions for us, please do so by writing it down, and then we'll be glad to answer you. Okay, so like I said earlier, this is New Ningo. We are going to enter inside, and you would see that when you enter Prampram, you haven't seen anything yet. The beautiful issues are here. Okay, here is the ish, right? And prices of land here too are way up the sky. Okay, and the prices I was hearing here, wow. But if you buy a land here, what I can assure you is that the place is developed. ECG, water, whatever is already available, and people have already relocated there, so you won't be like an isolated person, be living here all by yourself, but you will have neighbors all around. Okay, just that some people have not yet completed their houses, but if most people have moved into theirs, but whilst the very big ones, no, they are still on it. Okay, so you see, I don't know what the kings or whoever the real estate are telling people buying lands here. I don't know, but I didn't see any small land though. Would you wait and see? So this is the roadside view. Okay, how lovely this place is. This is the roadside view. Some people have built shops, some people, have built their houses, and some people are building industries. So now back to the business of the day. We are going to show you some of the massive projects going on here, and if you have followed me up to this point, it means you love my videos. My dear, please subscribe to this channel. Okay, recommend this channel to somebody else. If you know somebody who has a land that's Prampram or Ningo, people don't really know the difference, but Prampram is Prampram. Okay, all die be die. So share this video to them so that they will see what is going on around here. Okay, so as you can see, have you seen the beautiful projects going on here? Have you seen? You understand? They are not building small houses. So in the next few years, this place is going to look like London. I'm telling you. You see how the road is beautifully tarred, and the massive projects being erected here. My dear, we are in the rainy season, so that's how come you are seeing bushes everywhere. Okay, but once the Harmattan comes and you come here where you can't see the bushes, mommy, I love houses with greens. Okay, it's a breathtaking sight for me. Okay, so I don't know for you, but my dear, things are going on here. Okay, Prampram is a lovely place. The Ningo Prampram district and Kasa, I've not seen, even towards Dawa, Chopoli and all, they are all beautiful places. Okay, but this is the side of the Ningo Prampram district where development has been so rapid. Okay, and it is not far from town. If you're coming from Dowenya or coming from Tema, this place is not far from town at all. And this is the place that cars from Accra, La Paz, Tema and Ashaiman, they come all the way through and they turn as the new old Ningo. So if you want a public transport, it is so easy to find one. Have you seen this beautiful project here? When I got here, I looked at it, I tried to figure out if it's going to be somebody's house, it's going to be a warehouse, it's going to be a church or an apartment. I was just wondering because Ghana for sana mutie mabehu mu secret ni na adise enti dai ambusisi pani. Oh my dear mutie o mine. Okay, and in this process too, we get to generate foreign exchange. Okay, because if the money is being sent from the diaspora, we generate foreign exchange, and our CD also appreciates. Okay, so keep sending. If you are building a place in this, if you are building a house in this place, then you are doing the right thing. I'm with you 100%. Okay, this is a beautiful place. Churches are around, places to grocery shops to shop are around. Anything you want is just at your doorstep. Okay, you just have to choose where you want to shop, where prices are cool. And so when you come to Ghana, and don't be staying at your family members in Accra. Come to your house at Prampram. The ash is going on there. Because the fresh air you enjoy here is priceless, and the beautiful view around. You can just go and stand by the ocean and just be making future plans. Okay, with that beautiful natural view. Okay, and the projects going on here are lovely. Okay, my dear, we haven't entered anywhere. New Ningo is beautiful. Have you seen this? This place looks like some new sites, but everyone's land has already been cultivated, and there were a few lands for sale. Okay, there were a few lands for sale, but they are sold by individuals already, because this place, I like I told you, we are now hearing about this place, but people already did their homework years ago, and you can see what they are doing. We are I didn't see there. Yeah, why them near there, but and rush and I love this place. I really love this place. Hey, as I was going, I was asking myself, wow, baby, I feel. Oh, baby, a nice pa, and I'm really proud to be a Ghanaian, and I just love this place. I love this place. My name is lovely dear. Be like 1 and 2, you understand? So you see how this place looks like. Everywhere projects near. Every 2 minutes near project near. Baby I record, you understand? And there's competition here. So if you have a land at New Ningo, please go and cultivate it, or at least try to possess it in a way. Make everybody know that this is for you, because some people, when they come and see this and they are holding huge money, like I saw some 2 plots of land. It was going for a whooping 400,000 cedis, and I was like, hey. So some people know this money, chicken change be mano. So if those people you bought from see that you bought it some years ago, it was maybe 100,000, and now they can sell it and earn 400,000. Why not? You understand? They will just go and give you some bush bee. So which I haven't seen any bushy place, isolated place, unless you go away from Prampram and Ningo, and then you go towards Dawa Chopoli, and that's where you see such places. Okay, and over there too, the lands are quite cheaper, but they are isolated from this place. Here the development record, you understand, development is massive here. So I say ahemfuchinye ebi de ebi echi obi ani ni botom what I say. In fact, I say the say those people who bought here, they are doing a wonderful job here. Okay, here we went inside to capture so much. Okay, you haven't seen anything here too. You see, this is not London. No, who told you here is London? This is Ghana, Ningo Prampram district, and this is New Ningo to be precise. What I said, here is beautiful. I know here is lovely. The projects going on here are massive. Hey, Ghana for what should do, Papa, and it makes me proud. I love to see people progress. I wish it was mine. So beautiful. Okay, and if you have a land here and I captured your land during the capturing, just say hi in the comment section. Okay, and if yours was not seen, well, wait just a little, you may see yours. Okay, and these are the beautiful projects people are doing around here, and it's massive over here. We haven't gotten anywhere, so you just take a look around. Okay, take a look around for yourself. Okay. what I love about this place is that unlike other sites, you see there's some places that when you buy a land and you go there, you'd have to park your car somewhere and then walk through the places. But it is not so with these beautiful lands you see over here. The good thing about this place is when you get here and you came by your personal vehicle, you can drive through the place swiftly. Okay, you can drive through the place so swiftly. Okay, and there wouldn't be anything to bother you. Okay, you can just drive through nicely. Okay, even though, because I told you earlier that we are in the rainy season, so the roads are quite eroded. Okay, but this is the inside, okay, of the way of the land. Okay, so when you want to go inside, when you want to drive through, you can drive through, just that the roads have been a little eroded, but it is still accessible. Okay, so as you can see, the heavy projects going on here. That's why I told you to just take a look around. You can see it by yourself, okay, for yourself. And already people had moved into their big beautiful houses. Okay, and the kinds of cars I saw driving away from this place, I saw that they are odogus. You understand? Nigeria ni kazi odogu out ya say sika oma esho mono. Hey, the cars that were driving through, I just stood by and I was just observing them. You could see say and it's a beautiful place over here. Very nice. Very nice. Some people have some mini estates whereby they have about 10 houses all around, built the same way. And some real estates bisano, and others, most of the people too have their individual houses neatly built and moved in. Okay, because ahano bibiawaha, you're joining the main road too is smooth, and there's no traffic at all at Prampram, unless of course I told you earlier, unless of course some vehicle be a spot somewhere, be a hand, it will be easily towed and then you can access the road. So when you come here, traffic there, unless you join the Wenya road, there's the Wenya stretch to Accra, and now being traffic because say the Wenya they are extending the road though. So don't be afraid to move to your land or your property in the Ningo Prampram. Don't be afraid, okay? Just feel free to come to move in, because as you are just wasting it. Yeah, if you have a house here and you are living in Accra thinking, oh, how I do traffic, and then my dear, feel free to move here. When you come back from Abuchiri and you want to come and live in your house, your property at Prampram or at the Ningo Prampram district, feel free to come. I feel higher than so. Don't just come and look around and go, hey. No, come and enjoy some of the fresh air, okay? Come and enjoy some of the breathtaking sights at the ocean front and all that. Come and experience some of the beaches here. Come and pass time for yourself after a stressful year or some years. Because asasi wo Prampram, die wo Prampram, was me that baby wa Accra. No, Accra you chilled in famano make home. I have seen famano, feel free to come home, as I say. So I'm more beyond that. Projects and so yeah, and some I enjoy it now. Obi ni much now at my say. And I saw something. I went to some house. You could see it's a newly built house, and I saw the person's face pasted there. I said, "What about name? Any day, young couple money in Paris. So be breast science. You then be movie in now. I could pass it out or like what could free move on young couple money in Paris. May God help you to enjoy our sweat. Have you seen this beautiful house? Me and Kasamin say will tell us you'll be few. Hey, can't afford. Oh, me it's too much. Kind of for me it's too much. Yankupon shram will be as I saw us saying Yankupon shawati. Yankupon ma officers anyway still dine because Ghana it was way. I love every bit of this place, and I didn't want to go home if not for some reasons back home. Like I would have videoed this place we would have, it's a teamwork. We would have videos this place for over, in over 5 hours. But I didn't want to bore you too much. But I know you love every bit of this video because I've taken you through. This is not those lazy content. So this is a detailed one to show you what is really going on all the way from Prampram. We even started from Dewenya and we entered Prampram. We came all the way, went all the way and turned at the new Ningo, old Ningo, and then came to show you the massive projects going on here. There is one side bill. When we joined the other side, and even Prampram, where I showed you in the previous video, the new place I discovered deeper, my dear, you see that this place is a beautiful place, okay? And there's every reason why you should consider relocating here. There's every reason why you should consider completing your project here. There's every reason why you should consider coming to live here instead of living in Accra or Tema or Ashaiman, okay? Feel free to move here. Here is nice. Here is lovely. Bibiawa 247. Record high and nice, high and nice spa. So feel free to come here, to live here, and don't forget to subscribe to this beautiful channel, and then tell me what you want me to do for you. So far as it concerns the Ningo Prampram district, I would gladly do it for you. Okay, just keep your orders coming in. Okay, I'll be glad to do that for you. Okay, and most of the things I saw over these places, the lands no share. One empire the pa. They've written boldly on it. Those who haven't started anything on their projects, because of say guilty conscience or something, they are written there. This land is not for sale. When I was they assemble what trouble go is adding somewhere boldly written this land is not for sale, and those who are ready to sell one plot, they were mentioning 200,000 cedis. 200,000 cedis. But anyway, it's worth it. Look at the projects going on here. The place is already, taken. It is already bought. That's it. So we didn't see this place at its start, at its basic level. But right now we are discovering that it's already developed, and some people were smarter. So many years ago they were smarter. Okay, so if you have a land here, kudos to you. Okay, so my dear, you can see this is Ghana, Ningo Prampram district too. Levels, no. Hey, the owner of this house, give me a high five. Okay, your house is beautiful, and as usual, if you are ready to host me for like some one day, I'm coming to my husband and children, just one day pay, or if you could even pass the weekend, just open your doors to us, okay? Because fair, okay, your house is really breathtaking. I stood there for about 5 minutes asking myself, hey, you're quite try, but ababonye pressure, ababonye way. Then onye obi na Yankopon abone so ombesi dan enye by force, but once one was modern. Okay, you have to make sure you are doing something for yourself, you are doing something for your family, that something you can show for, because one day your children will wake up and they will be asking, what did our father even do for us? And if you did something, they will be grateful to say, wow, this is my father's house. They make them proud, make your children proud, make your family proud. Okay, so if God has blessed you with some substance, make sure you're investing it into something profitable. Okay, because land and houses, they don't appreciate. No, they rather appreciate. Okay, the land you bought 5 years ago, it's not worth the same price unless you want to buy it in some won't be, that's the price will still be worth. I wish I discovered the Ningo Prampram district earlier. Okay, so if I have discovered it, if I have revealed it to you in this video, and I have made you explore every bit of it, why not why not choose this place? Okay, look at the leveled lands. Their lands are leveled, and I noticed that there was a lot of sand on their lands, so you can even win it and then use it to build your house, or better still, anyhow you would like to do it. Okay, I have a lovely place to live. I have a breathtaking place to live. Blocks are available, places to shop for your iron rods, anything. People have made it available for you, so why not? The place is very, very nice. It is very, very nice. The place is very, very nice, and the people are hospitable. So but now we need to count sim so nimba the people to help you, or light need to more, there will be people to help you. You know, I hope you understand what I'm talking about. There will be people to assist you in anything. They are nice people. When I go somewhere, I asked the people to direct me somewhere. Oh, the person left their house, whatever they were doing, and they followed us about. Okay, and they went to direct us beautifully. And you know, neighborhood bureau, you know, people don't even want to assist you in anything, but these people, they are nice. You know, guys are each other's keeper. Okay, guys are each other's keeper. You know, shout out to all the guys out here. And the people I spoke to, say I had a Gaman's land. So whoever I spoke to, make colors fine as a girl. They love each other, and this is the mini estate I was talking about. All the houses looked the same. Okay, and it was very, very nice. I said some Oshisi best 5 houses B, and I've forgotten the name of the estate, you know, but it was also nice over here, and people had already moved in each of the houses. Okay, and one of the house was put up for sale, but I didn't really pay a lot of attention to it. Okay, because I was just observing the place. No, I was just observing. Okay, so I learned there's a paper factory. That's a small factory over there. So even if you are living here and you have some family members who have joined you, they could as well apply as factory hands over there. Okay, I have seen the beautiful thing about the Ningo Prampram district. There are factories all over that people could apply and even go and learn a craft, or you know, it's the factories. Some of the factories, when you join them, they will teach you how to make this, how to make that as a factory hand. You get some work and experience, you know. So the Ningo Prampram district there. Kudos. And I'd like to continue to remind you to subscribe to this beautiful channel as we bring you nothing but the best. Okay, and let me also continue to remind you that Obefia's delivery services is ready to give you all to do your shopping and send them to you via DHL. Okay, so contact Obefia on anything that you need. Whatever, you just contact her on 0545-970-424, and she'd be glad to assist you. Okay, so you see beautiful houses everywhere, everywhere. You see that. Just check the floor, it's leveled and it's nice, and it is such that when it rains, it swallows up the water. Okay, so it's stuck in the chaka, you know, only a few places, the clay lands, no. But here have you seen that thing, that building over there? I don't know what it is, but it's going to be very nice when completed. Okay, everybody has a big house over here. Everybody has got a big house over here. Okay, so over here we were heading back to the main road, and I've told you that there are roads leading to the third road so easily. Okay, so driving around here is so easy. Okay, sister, now we do baby walk. No, I joining main road no. Now we're on your marco. Ain't I had here. Sorry. Wow, I had nice. So it's been a lovely one, signed, sealed, delivered to you, my dear, as a popularly requested Ningo Prampram, and especially new Ningo has been reviewed to you in this segment. And keep your comments coming in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this beautiful channel for more interesting videos. Okay, and let me continue to remind you that Obefia's delivery services is here to serve you and serve you better with bargained shopping. Okay, bargain shopping and quality products delivered to you right at your doorstep wherever you are all over the world. Keep your orders coming in on 0545 970 424. Obefia's delivery services is the best. Okay, and it was nice having you, and I'm so glad I gave you what you wanted. This is We Are Ghanaians channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Love you and ciao.